Okay, Chapter 7, Pretty in Pink. We're going to do pages 89 through 96. How is echolocation used? What two animals use echolocation? Let's begin. Mari flinched, her whole body tense. Russell watched as she raised her chin and stared up toward the sky, alert like a cat. Hear that sound? She whispered. Russell could hear lots of sounds, all running together. He listened closer. He didn't hear anything like when the green team had been tracking them. It's the squirrel cuckoo, Mari said, the same call again and again. She flashed an unexpected smile at Russell and moved toward the sound. She tilted her head to the side, as if her ear were leading the way. I bet that's not a real bird, she mumbled. I haven't seen any squirrel cuckoos around. It's Sage and Dev using the bird calls, taking turns. Russell followed Mari, stunned that she could tease the laughing squawk of the squirrel cuckoo out of the constant chorus of the forest. Before long, they stepped into a small clearing. Russell recognized it at once. I saw this, he said, almost in a daze, from the zip line. At the clearing center was a stone monument. Covered in ancient carvings, it was evidence of the old civilizations of the Amazon. Russell stopped and stared. He knew that people lived in the rainforest, but they had not seen any signs of them. Looking at the monument, Russell realized that it was in the shape of a tree, the same kind of tree where he and Mari had hidden from the green team. Russell, come on, Mari said from the far side of the clearing. If you saw this from the zip line, then they're really close, and you might recall, she added in a tone not unlike Sage's, this is a race. When they finally found their way to the river, the smiles of Javier, Sage, and Dev lifted their spirits. Their teammates were thrilled to learn that the green team was not that far ahead. That's awesome, Sage says as they all took seats in the boat. They haven't come back to the dock yet, so we might even be in the lead. We just have to answer the clue. Dev unclipped the ANCAM from his utility belt and read it again. I figure the last two lines, about not seeing your dinner if you can hear, could be about echolocation, Dev said. You know, using sonar. Lots of animals can make a sound and then visualize things based on the sound waves that echo back to them. Yeah, like bats, said Sage. And dolphins, Russell added. That's it, Mari yelled. The Amazon River dolphin. I couldn't come up with it before. It uses echolocation. And in really murky water, the dolphin is pink. But it's gray when the water's clear. It has to do with their skin getting more sun or something. Awesome! So we just have to find a river dolphin now. I assume in the river, Sage said. The question was directed at Mari, but everyone smirked. Yes, Mari answered, still trying not to laugh. During the rainy season, they venture into the streams and the flooded areas, but they'd be in the river now. So do you all agree to go downriver? Javier asked. They agreed. All right, sir, let's go, Javier said, pointing. The captain nodded. Anchors away, he said with a smile, even though the motorboat didn't have an anchor. After a few moments, Sage whispered, should we ask if we can go faster? Well, we probably have a better chance of seeing a dolphin if we aren't going too fast, Mari said. Even then, it'll take some luck. The team went silent. Fish, the captain said. No, Sage shook her head. We need a dolphin. No, fish, he repeated. Russell looked toward the captain and noticed that he was pointing to a bucket of fish. You have fish, Russell yelled out. We can use them to lure a dolphin, Russell said. Thank you. He grabbed the bucket with both hands. The captain smiled, his eyes bright like the sun on water. Javier spoke with the captain and confirmed that it was a good location for tracking down dolphins. He said there is a dock close by where tourists even swim with them. It took only a few minutes of throwing in fish and peering into the cloudy water before a pale pink beak poked out. The dolphin turned to look at the boat. Quick, Dev, Russell said. Sage threw a fish in the air, and the dolphin snapped its long, skinny jaw shut. Got it, Dev cried. They have a brain capacity 40% larger than humans, Mari said, almost absent-mindedly. Russell looked at the dolphin again, its pink head freckled with gray, its tiny round eyes and open grin. He thought how amazing it would be to swim with them. For a moment, he wished it wasn't a race. I've got the next clue, Dev said. Pass where the waters meet, then you'll find flags that greet. Follow the path marked for you, and learn the Amazon's final clue.